natin, ang buong bansa natin, from supply to demand, everything dapat pinag-aaralan natin.
Ang tawag na po ngayon dito, according to the IMF chairman, is that we are going to have a global depression. This is not a global recession, but global depression. And
what's the difference between the two?
Recession is an economic downturn, but for 2 consecutive quarters. Meaning, bumababa po yung ating gross domestic product for 2 consecutive quarters, meaning 6 months. But a depression would be longer, and the effect would be more, I should say more...
Was it catastrophic ba?
Catastrophic. I was about to say catastrophic because prices would be falling down, many supplies, but there's no demand. Purchasing power is down. World economy will be affected because there will be no balance of payments and so on and so forth. So the difference is that recession would be 2 quarters. They would say 2 quarters of economic activity going down. But depression, that would be longer. And the word depression is well known during the 1930s because of the World War.
Yes. And what you're saying is this will not just be true sa Philippines, but this is worldwide.
Yes, definitely po, Pastor. Actually, the US has been very, I should say, very active in terms of providing an economic stimuli.
Malaki. $3 trillion.
They provided $2.2 trillion to support their economy. Actually, Pastor, can you give me a few seconds?
Sure. Go ahead.
Show you something.
Yes.
Makikita naman po nila ito eh. Ito po yung package ng Amerika. And you can see that even the percentage is very clear. Amount, percentage, where it's going to go.
Naka-allocate.
Yes, naka-allocate po. Naka-allocate na po sila. Tapos ito po yung, they call it the CARES Act, Coronavirus Aid Relief and Economic Security Act. So they're very fast in passing a bill to come up with this $2.2 trillion that will be spent. Breakdown pa ho nila further po yan. Naka-breakdown pa. Medyo maliit, but you can download that. They're very swift. They even come up with, let's say you're a mid-sized company between 500 to 10,000 employees, you can borrow with an interest rate very specific, not higher than 2%. You don't need to pay the principal and the interest in 6 months. Businesses for 500 and below, they can go directly to the banks and borrow for their 2.5 months, sometimes 3 months, for their payroll and other operating expenses po. So that's how swift they are in terms of answering the COVID crisis. So talagang doon makikita natin na this is really global. The pandemic is, from the health pandemic, it's now growing into a financial and economic pandemic po.
Alam mo, this thing should come to us as parang model, di ba? Alam naman natin how countries should gather together, no, at talk between themselves at mag-usap-usap sila ng mga tinatawag nating mga best practices.
Tama po.
Pagkatapos i-adapt nila, hindi naman natin to ina-address as just one country, no? At I think there should be collaboration, there should be talk, and there should be comparison. Isa lang naman lahat ang kaaway natin, COVID-19, all over the world. Di ba? Nagkakaiba lang tayo sa mga kung paano umaangal ang mga tao, kung paano matigas ang ulo ng mga tao, parang yun lang. Pero how this is going to be addressed, sama-sama tayo sa laban na ito eh. Kaya nagko-compare dapat tayo ng notes. Would you think so?
Opo, I firmly believe that I have no qualms that the government is trying their best to address the issue. And I have to commend the President for his draconian measures pagdating dun sa health prevention of the corona spread. However, again, as I'm saying, it must be holistic. Hindi pwede
Yes.
lockdown natin ito.
Now,
Pero,
in saying that,
in,
in in saying this, Dr. Eric, parang sinasabi mo na parang napapag-iwanan yata yung business sector sa ginagawa ng government. Is that what you're saying or what?
Well, I may say yes. If you're going to look at the emergency powers, again, I would like to express my opinion that tama po yung emergency powers. But if you're going to look at Section 4 of the emergency powers, wala ho masyadong binanggit doon tungkol sa business sector except na wag munang maningil ng interest, wag munang mag-waive muna tayo ng penalties for 1 month. So imagine for 1 month. So after 1 month, what if, sabi niyo po kanina, narinig ko kayo, kasama niyo po si Jehan, binabanggit natin that this is just the beginning. So after April 14, so what will happen now? Are we going to go back? Actually, Pastor, the reason why I'm so stressed is that every day I need to answer questions and I need to address the issues coming from the creditors. Kasi siyempre kinakabahan sila, nagpapanik sila eh. But again, in 2008 and in 1997, the same issue po eh. Nagkaroon tayo ng financial problem, but it was addressed properly. Although we have some mistakes during that time na natutunan na naman. Ang issue lang dito is sana wag pong magpanik yung ating buong industriya, lalo na po dun sa side ng banking. Wherein may mga creditors na gusto kagad na malaman kung ano ang gagawin ng mga businesses, paano nila babayaran yung kanilang mga utang. I firmly believe in all candor, Pastor, lahat naman ng creditors na nangutang, lalo na yung mga legitimate, gusto magbayad. But the question is, pag tinanong kayo like us, ano bang plano nyo? How are you going to? Pastor, nobody can answer right now. Not even the government can answer. If you're gonna ask the government, can you give us a projection onto how are you going to address the issue and when will be the rebound? The IMF said the rebound will be in 2021. But that is subject to the provision, that the COVID virus can be arrested by, parang put to jail, no? Can be arrested by June of 2020. So if June to 2020, we still have the virus and it lingers, the 2021 rebound will surely be adjusted. So if you're going to look at dun sa mga batas na pinasa dun sa 2.2 trillion, meron na rin sinabi na 6 months hindi magbabayad. Meron dun sinabi 1 year hindi magbabayad. Yung mga small and medium, no? Yung bigger corporations, 6 months. Yung maliliit, 1 year. You don't need to pay interest and you don't need to pay the principal. So it's really a matter of taking it. Everyone will be hurt. Everyone will be hurt.
Yes.
And I want to strike an equilibrium. I'm simply saying, I understand the creditors, meaning the banks. Because right now, I do have a friend na hindi natutulog ngayon dahil siya yung naglalagay ng pera sa ATM machine just to make sure that everything is funded pag nagwi-withdraw ang mga tao. So panay withdrawal, walang deposit. Saan nga naman sila kukuha ng pangbigay ng loan sa mga tao? Dahil wala rin pumapasok, madidrain din sila. Kung panay sila pautang, hindi rin magbabayad ang mga tao or ang creditor. So I have to be very balanced. So that's the reason why I am appealing again to our government. Tama naman po yung direksyon na nagbibigay sila. I heard the President about the 200 million package. Pero you saw, I just presented to you, Pastor, a while ago, the 2.2 trillion, it's already divided, it's clear. I'll give you a perfect example. I think everyone knows about the 5,000 and the 8,000 that will be given to the people.
Right.
Pero nakita ko yung form, Pastor, may SAC form na be-fill upan. May proseso. Sobrang...
That's another, that's another tedious,
Opo bureaucratic po eh. Ang tao po ngayon nangangailangan na, I live in Sampaloc. Okay? I live in Manila. And sad to say, in 571, we haven't received anything yet. So, I addressed the issue. I asked for some donations. We were able to give some rice inject some vitamin C. But that's our meaning as a group, as 571, Barangay 571, we did it on our own. But Pastor, we have people here, tricycle drivers, fishball sellers,
Yes.
magbabalot.
Anong ilalagay nila doon sa form na yan?
Yun nga, you don't expect them na mag-fill up pa ng form. If we really want to convey the 5,000 and the 8,000, I think it's just a matter of what Trump did. You just go to my sister just informed me she saw in Fox News, sabi raw, basta raw pumunta lang doon sa SBA, that's Small Business Administration, mag-fill up ng sandali, and that same day makukuha yung pera. I think the answer here is swiftness. The answer here is clarity. The answer here is specificity. You know?
Correct.
Ang tanong, magkano ang ibibigay, magkano ang interest, gaano ang term, I think we have to specify that. Now, if the government is having some problems because these are technical issues, then tama po yung sinabi nyo. It must be a collaboration, therefore, between the business sector, the government, and banking institutions. Kasi if we will not collaborate, chances are we're going to have a hard time. You know what happened in Quezon City already? People would like to, well, our organization, I won't mention the name, our organization, meaning our company, would like to address the issue of giving the 13-month pay, of giving the leave pays, and paying the salaries. Pero Pastor, sarado po lahat yung stores namin. We don't have any income. So that will be addressed, or that should be addressed immediately. I'm not saying that the government is not doing anything. Siguro, ang dapat lang ho talaga is yung implementation natin mas mabilis, mas klaro. Kasi nga, ang good example ho dun yung SAC. Kasi po dito sa barangay namin, which is Sampaloc area. Ako po ay laking Sampaloc. I've been here for 45 years. I've been with them. So, tinatanong nila ako, Kuya Eric, ano tong form na to? Anong gagawin namin dito? Sino po ang lalapitan namin? Ang barangay po ba? Ang ano po ba? Nasaan na po ba yung form? I think what the government should do now is to simplify everything. People need food. They need food. And I think what Jehan said, the private sector is more than willing to help. I can mention corporations that are willing to donate. A lot of people donated to our Great Lighthouse Foundation. And sad to say, even it's the foundation that is really working hard in providing the food. And you can check me. You can do a reality check. You can go to Barangay 571 and you can ask the people, ano na ba ang nangyari sa inyo? And people will tell you na, well, naka-receive kami ng 2 kilong bigas, naka-receive kami ng tinapay, pero yung pa lang po. Hindi na po namin alam kung anong gagawin namin. You know that there's a curfew.
Yes.
Ang curfew is pagdating ng 8 o'clock, wala nang lalabas. 5 o'clock lang, between 5 to 10 o'clock, doon ka lang pwedeng lumabas with your pass. And nakakatawa dahil they use the siren at 5 o'clock, being around 6 o'clock, ibig sabihin na pwede na kayo lumabas. The barangay officials would be telling the people, pwede na po kayo lumabas para po bumili kayo ng mga gusto nyo bilhin para po sa inyong necessities. And a lot of people will be answering, hindi rin ho kami makakalabas kasi wala rin ho kami pambili. So, you could imagine, it's already the clamor of the people asking them. Again, I'm not saying our mayor is not doing anything. Most probably, our mayor needs more help, more people to help them, to distribute. And I'm more than willing to help. Our barangay is more than willing to help. Our people here, they are all willing to help. And even our foundation is willing to help distribute the food if there's a need to distribute the food. But again, it needs to be swift, and decisions must be made. It must be fast and clear.
Alam mo, I can only remember some biblical principles na I often cite whenever I preach. Yung bang kaalaman, karunungan, at kaunawaan. Sa English, that's knowledge and wisdom and understanding. Now, we can have basic knowledge, pero pag hindi natin may act out, no? May execute yung knowledge na yan, na in effective way, baliwala yung knowledge mo. Tama? Pero, more importantly, yung understanding. Hindi yung, halimbawa, nabigyan ko na kayo. Hindi mo naman inisip kung paano ibibigay, hanggang saan, and everything. Yun yung kaunawaan. Tama yun, maganda yung sinabi mo. And secondly, yung pagiging swift. Nabanggit ko lang kanina yan, ng interview kay Jehan, yung sinasabi ng banal na kasulatan that we do everything with all circumspect. No? And then ang sabi ng Bible, redeeming the time because the days are evil. The longer our people, lalo yung nasa government, sit down on these issues, the more na tayo matatalo sa gerang ito. At lalo na kapag maraming mga tao, no, iba't ibang sektor ang nagbabangayan sa bagay nito. I hear you when you said, ang business sector gustong tumulong. Diba? Napaka commendable niyan. And you'd like to partner with government, you'd like to partner with everyone to deliver this thing. Pero naman, kinakailangan, the government also should give some leeway sa ating business sector. Yun ang sinasabi mo, di ba?
Opo. Kasi nga po, alam din naman ng government that after this COVID, this pandemic, babalik ang tao, kailangan meron siyang trabaho eh.
Correct.
So, baka may balikan pa. Kung hindi pa sarado yung kumpanya. Kasi, as to be required to pay the 13-month accrued sick leaves and vacation leaves and the salaries and wages, madali po yun. I can testify to the fact the owners of the corporation that I'm working right now, they're very generous, they're kind-hearted. Ang iniisip lang ng mga boss ko ngayon, ng mga executives of our company, is just to take care of the employees. We even distribute the food every day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner to all of our security forces.
Wow!
And we disinfect our stores almost every day. So we're doing our best to make sure that everything will be fine, taking care of the inventories or our assets, so that when the time comes that everything is fine, we can go back and operate the business. But again, that is our part. So I think the government should now play their part in injecting some funds like what Trump did. Yes. It should be specific. Like 6 months, you don't need to pay interest and principal. 1 year, you don't need to pay. Here's the money I give you. I think they provided around $200 to $300 billion, specifically for funding the business sector. Because they know they've gone through the 1997. We've gone through the 1997 crisis. I'm also a banker by practitioner, and I have seen how banks can react when they panic. And
you don't want that to happen.
I don't want that to happen. That's why as early as possible, and I am addressing all the bankers right now. Let's not panic. Business will be usual. I'm pretty sure their panic also is reasonable because, as I've said, if they will not receive any collection also, if there will be no deposits, and we keep on borrowing, so they're going to have a big problem. Correct. And if the government is now saying, wala dapat interest for the next 6 months or for the next 1 year, Pastor, saan din sila kukuha ng income? Kawawa din naman sila. So, sabi ko nga, it has to be approached holistically. But again, the banking sector and the business sector working together with the government in the middle, and by God's grace, always, I think we can weather this problem. Tama yung word na ginamit mo, Pastor, collaboration po ito.
Yeah. Well, alam mo, I cited a verse in the Bible na sinabi ng ating Panginoon, a house divided against itself shall not stand. Mm-hmm. This is the kind that we have. Kaya dapat ay lahat ng sectors, from government, business, yung mga nasa health, yung nasa mga LGUs, yung nasa lahat ng ano natin. Kinakailangan we should work together because we are one Filipino house. As one nation, we should do this. Well, maraming salamat sa iyo, Dr. Eric Torres. Your inputs are very napakahalaga at dapat naunawaan ito. I pray na ang episode na ito ng Lighthouse Cafe ay mapanood ng lahat, pati ng nasa government at nasa mga industries. And I pray that we should make some sense sa lahat ng pinag-uusapan natin. Maraming salamat sa iyo.
Maraming salamat po, Pastor.
Huwag kang mapapagod mag-input ng mga ganyan because, the Lord wants us. No? Hindi lang tayo nagbabahagi ng salita ng Diyos, ng gospel, no. Sapagkat ito, ikabubuti rin natin sa buhay natin ito. You know what John said, no, sa kanyang I pray that you would be in good health, no, in as much as you are also being prosperous. Kaya kinakailangan natin ito. And so, thank you so much, Dr. Eric, and for joining us tonight sa episode na ito. God bless you, and you keep safe, no. You be strong. Oo, sige.
Galatians 6:8 lang po. Ay, Galatians 6:9.
Yes.
Let us not be weary in well-doing. For in due season we shall reap if we faint not.
Oo. Yung verse 10. Ano sabi sa verse 10?
Therefore, we should take this opportunity that we have to do good. Especially to the members of the household.
Lahat ng opportunity gawin natin, no? Kaysa yan idea, kaysa yan ay isang prinsipyo o turo, no? Lahat ay gawin natin, hindi lang goods. Okay? Hindi lang pagkain, hindi lang food. No? We have, in the midst of adversity, the Lord lays before us an opportunity. Yan palagi ang aking tinuturo. No? It's not altogether something na para for all our downfall. For every adversity, there is something, an opportunity that comes to us. And we should take this opportunity so that we can get to all people within and without our ministries. But of course, especially to the household of faith. Ayun. Okay. Maraming salamat. Oo, thank you. Okay. Now, ito po ang ating Lighthouse Cafe at ito ang ating programa na pinoproduce ng Lighthouse Bible Baptist Church so that we can talk about things that's gonna do better, no? Na magagamit po natin para sa kapakanan ng ating bansa. Lalo na sa kalalagyan natin ngayon in our fight against the COVID-19. So, you pray. You pray po sa lahat ng ating kinikilos. Napakahalaga po, no, ating mga kababayan, ating mga nasa government, pati yung mga medical practitioners natin. We all believe na lahat tayo ay kinakailangan may makontribute sa ginagawa po natin ito. This is a fight that we all should be in. Now, may I just put in some verses, no, for us all. I go back to what the Apostle Paul says here, no? Ang sinasabi niya doon sa 1 Timothy, no? I exhort, therefore, that first of all, supplications, prayers, intercessions, and giving of thanks be made for all men, for kings, and for all that are in authority. Those who are in authority are not just those who are in government, but those who are in authority, yung pong nagre-refer sa lahat ng mga sectors po natin. Kahit authority sa health, authority sa peace and order, authority sa business, authority sa mga local governments natin, authority sa mga barangay po natin, authority sa banking, authority sa maraming sectors, iba't ibang pagkilos sa ating lipunan. Ipanalangin po natin sila. And giving of thanks be made for all men. Lahat po ay saklaw, lalo na yung ating may mga sakit. Yung ating mga kababayan who are in the midst of bereavement right now because of losses dahil po sa COVID-19. At ang sabi ni Paul, that we may lead a quiet and peaceable life in all godliness and honesty. In Ephesians chapter 5 and verses 15 to 17, ang bilin po ni Paul, see then that you walk circumspectly. Meron pong pag-iingat, not as fools but as wise, And then look at this. Redeeming the time. Huwag na tayo makasaya ng oras. Napakahalaga ng bawat sandali, ng bawat araw. Alamin natin, with this redemption ng time, mga kababayan, mga kapatid, ay magagawa po natin. The days are evil, ang sabi ni Apostle Paul. Nasa kalagitnaan po natin ang isang bagay na masama. Ang sabi ni Paul, finally, ang sabi niya, wherefore, be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And bye for now. Babalik po sa atin ang Lighthouse Cafe. And just watch para sa mga announcement po natin. God bless you all. Keep strong and keep serving the Lord. That's what we need.
Mga usaping in, mga paksang trending,
Mga talakayang may kabuluhan.
lifestyle at kulturang sariling atin.
Buhay Pinoy, pag-usapan natin dito sa
Espresso
Espresso
Self!
Self.
We're now at week 3 of our quarantine, and as of the recording of this video, ay meron na po tayong more than 3,500 confirmed cases dito sa Pilipinas. Globally, actually, meron na tayong over 1.3 million cases. At kung babalikan natin ng Pilipinas, ay meron na tayong almost 200 na deaths. But in terms of recoveries, ay meron na tayong over 70. Antoinette, mabigat yung kinakaharap natin. Kaya naman, gusto mo muna kitang kamustahin. Kumusta ka ba, Antoinette?
Yes, Gabby. Totoo, no? Kasi as the days progress, nakikita natin hopefully paunti na paunti, pumupunta na tayo sa peak nitong COVID-19 dito sa Philippines. Kasi, di ba, once na makapunta na tayo sa peak, at least pa-decline na yung next nun. Pero totoo, mahirap siyang kinakaharap natin, especially I would say, for the communities na syempre kami, sinuserve namin, and especially sa atin ding mga frontliners. Nakita ko nga sa isang post ng isang mayor na we're now at week 3, week 4, unti-unti nahihirapan na may ibang frontliners talagang burned out na ganyan. And sa communities naman, may iba na nagdi-deplete na yung supplies ng food, ng water, ng hygiene kits, and all that. So, talagang mahirap, masakit. Honestly, sa totoo, masakit sa puso makita yung ganito. Especially when I remember the kids na pwede nagdi-deteriorate na yung nutritional status nila as food is insecure, mga ganun. So, pero actually, yun nga, we're still in the beginning. Actually, siguro papunta pa lang tayo sa peak na yun. And one strategy ng ating government just this morning sa recording natin today ay nag-declare na ang ating government ng extension ng enhanced community quarantine until April 30. So, anong masasabi mo dito, Gabby, sa extended na ECQ na ito?
I think, Antoinette, it's a good move. It's a wise move. I think sa sitwasyon natin, it's better to be safe, extra safe actually. So this extra 2 weeks probably, medyo masakit pa siya, lalo sa ating mga kababayan. But I think, it's better than, pag pinakawalan tayo, nilift yung quarantine, tapos magkaroon ng second wave or second, batch, as we're seeing from other countries, baka bumalik tayo sa step 1. Kaya mas mabuti na to. I think magandang move ito. And for this extra 2 weeks nga na nadagdag, nasa week 3 pa lang tayo ng quarantine natin, I think napaka-importante, Antoinette, yung pagkakaroon ng pag-boost ng ating immune system. And isang paraan yan na napaka-effective ay through nutrition, through healthy eating habits. Pwede yan sa juicing or pagkain ng mga vegetables. Kaya naman, yan ang ating pag-uusapan ngayon sa ating episode. Ayaw natin na naka-quarantine tayo at lumabas na maging mas obese yung mga tao. Gusto natin maayos ang kanilang nutrition.
Yes, tama yun, Gabby, no? May nakikita nga ako ng mga memes na mga posts na sobrang wala nang magawa. Syempre, pabalik-balik na check the ref, check it again and again and again. So, which is true kahit sa akin, no? So, totoo naman yan. And napakagandang topic nito, kaya we are very happy na makasama natin ngayon via Zoom. Interview ang isang mommy na talaga naman na makasasabi nating eksperto pagdating sa pagpe-prepare ng healthy drinks and healthy food for the family. So, welcome to our remote espresso self-interview, Ate Jane Corpus. Ayan, so welcome to our remote espresso self-interview, Miss Jane Corpus. Yan, welcome to Espresso Self, Ate Jane.
Yan.
Hello. Hello po.
Hi, Ate Jane na
good
lang, no? Para
evening.
mas casualan tayo.
Oo.
Pero yung mismong setup ni Ate Jane, no, Gabi, ay talaga namang
Mhm.
Sa
mula
kitchen,
sa...
syempre.
Oo, dahil yan ng ating
Oo.
pinaka-topic for today.
Excited na ako dahil nakita ko yung background ni Ate Jane. Nasa bahay siya. Where, sabi nga, week 3 of our quarantine, at bagamat may konting pagtitiis at marami nangyari sa paligid natin, I think this is also a time for us to be encouragement at kagaanan sa lahat ng ating manonood. Kaya pag-uusapan natin nga, Antoinette, ay healthy eating habits. Pero just a quick introduction lang siguro muna, Ate Jane. Ilan po ba ang pinapakain ninyo? Ayoko nang sabihin pinapalamon. Pero inaalagaan, inaaruga, pinapakain ninyo ngayon sa inyong bahay?
4 lang kami. Pag wala si Kuya Bob nyo pag hindi siya nakabakasyon, 4 lang kami. At pag 4 lang kami, ako yung lahat ng nag-prepare ng mga pagkain. Pag nakabakasyon naman siya, laging siya yung tagaluto. Kasi mas magaling siyang magluto at mas mabilis yung utak niya. Pag nakita niya na yung laman ng ref, alam niya na kung ano iluluto niya. Ako, kailangan ko pang i-check lahat at kailangan kumpleto yung ingredients pag nagluto ako. Alam, kinasal pala kami. April 16, 1994. Wow, malapit na pala. Next week na pala yon, 26 years na. Wala naman talaga akong alam sa pagluluto. Ang ginagawa ko lang noon, may yung mga basic lang na mga recipes yung tinuturo ni Mami sa akin. At hindi rin ako yung laging nasa kusina. At siguro sa kapapanood lang sa kanila, lalo na noon at lumaki ako sa lola ko, kasama ko siya sa bahay niya, mag-isa niya kasi ako yung kinuha niyang kasama niya. Yung ginagawa pala niya noon na pagluluto, naitanim sa utak ko.
Wow, very no? Kasi lahat na, alam mo Gabi, lahat ng anak ni Ate Jane ay puro dalaga, 'di ba? Or yan, hindi na nga dalagita, dalaga. So, in a way, no, Ate Jane, medyo parang ba yan, piniprepare niyo po ba sila? Ginamit niyo po ba yung time na ito, na quarantine, na magkakasama kayong lahat just to prepare them, kagaya ng kung paano po kayo natuto nung kayo ay dalaga pa?
Nung first week ng quarantine, ako pa lang ang yung nagluluto. Nitong mga sumunod, 2 week, yung second week na siya, sila na yung nagsasabi na, habang kakain pa lang ng gabi, ma, ano kayo ulamin natin? Ano yung ulamin natin bukas? Lalo si Dap, ma, anong lulutuin natin bukas? Sila na yung nagtatanong kasi yun yung trabaho ng mga mamis, di ba? Nag-prepare pala sila ng pagkain, iniisip na nila kung ano yung lulutuin na naman ng lunch. Kaya ngayong quarantine, hindi na ako nahihirapang mag-isip kasi nagsasuggest na sila kung ano yung lulutuin.
Sa family niyo po, Ate Jane, ano ba, may fina-follow ba kayong recipe for the next 3 days or 1 week, or talagang paggising sa umaga para may surprise na nag-iintay sa pamilya?
Yung fresh na vegetables at fruits, binibili ko sa palengke kasi mas gusto ko yung nakikita ko, nahawakan ko, nakakatawad ako, at mas maraming pagpipilian pag sa palengke. So yung nabili ko na yon, good for 3 days na yung para nalulutuin. Kung magsi-cereal sila sa morning, ang gagawin naman namin para sa lunch, parang sana sa isang recipe, para sa isang kilo na manok. Ang gagawin doon, tinola. Yung 1 kilong yon, hindi mo naman maubos yon sa isang kainan lang. Ang ginagawa ko, hahatiin ko yung 1 kilo na yon. Yung 1 kilo, ang ilalagay kong gulay, doon sa unang meal namin, ang gagawin ko doon, lalagyan ko ng papaya at saka spinach. So, if i-freezer mo yung kalahati, hindi mo pwedeng ipaulam ng dinner yun kasi syempre magsasawa sila. Ang gagawin mo, sa isang araw mo uulamin yon. Pero iba namang gulay ilalagay mo. Ang ilalagay ko namang gulay, talbos ng ampalaya, ganun, para maiba naman. O kaya, yung prepare namin ngayong, parales na rin sa pagluluto, yung 3-in-1 na lumpia. Ngayong tanghali, naging lumpiang hubad. Miniryanda namin, diba? Miniryanda namin, naging lumpiang gulay, yung may balot na siya. Pangalawang recipe, kasi marami yun eh. Isang lutuan lang yun. Pangatlong recipe, magiging
Lumpiang
fresh
Shanghai.
lumpia.
Wow.
Fresh lumpia. Yung ang balot
Apat na pala yun.
Ayun. Kaya yun, hanggang 3, naubos yun sa 3 recipe.
Apat chop suey, mga ganun natin. Siguro sa iyo naman, Antoinette, no, kasi pinag-uusapan natin yung mga recipe ni Ate Jane. Ano yung mga benefits ng mga yung juicing, yung fruits, yung vegetables sa isang person?
Tama, Gabi, no? Kasi mula nga sa, I think paulit-ulit nga from WHO, from DOH and other sources na in order for us na makombat or matalo itong virus na to, kailangan nating i-boost yung immune system natin. And what better way to do that besides yung pagkain natin ng mga pagkain na rich in vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin E, and other antioxidants nga. So, at ang napakagandang balita ay sobrang hitik yung mga fruits and vegetables natin, kagaya ng mga nabanggit ni Ate Jane, yung strawberries, mango, kiwi, ayan, itong mga ito sa mga bitamina at mineral na kailangan ng katawan natin. So, itong mga natural sources na ito din yung talagang magbibigay sa atin ng lakas, sa katawan natin ng lakas, to fight off whatever virus or bacteria man yan na that would try to harm us. So, in our case, syempre yan yung nCoV na tinatawag nga natin. And of course, maliban sa vitamins and minerals, kailangan din na balance yung pinapakain natin sa family. Kagaya nga nung sabi ni Ate Jane kanina, yung lumpia, nilagyan niya ng tokwa. Ayan. And tokwa ay napakagandang source ng protein. Hindi lang sa meat natin nakukuha yung protein, kundi pati dyan. So, maliban sa vitamins and minerals, we also need carbohydrates, proteins, and fat. Kahit fat, kailangan yan. Kasi minsan inisip natin masama siya. But yun, itong mga bagay na to, so kailangan, may tinatawag ang DOH na tinggang Pinoy, wherein sa isang pinggan, makikita mo doon na kailangan nandun pa din yung iba't ibang sources ng nutrients natin. So we have carbohydrates and fat for energy, protein, and of course yung vitamins and minerals. And don't forget water. So itong mga bagay na to, syempre ay napakaganda talaga na from a mom perspective, yan, momshi na testimony ni Ate Jane ay siya mismo at talagang gumagawa siya ng paraan just to provide all these nutrients para sa kanyang family, which is yan naman din yung pinakamagandang maibibigay natin sa ating pamilya sa panahon natin ngayon. Alam mo yon, hindi pera, hindi parang luho, kundi talagang itong vitamins and minerals and nutrients natin.
Yeah, nakala ko sabi mo hindi edukasyon.
Kailangan pa din yun eh.
Kailangan din. Pero yung water, napaka-importante ng tama yung sinabi. Buti na naihabol mo, Antoinette. So, sa pagtatapos ng ating segment, siguro, final message na lang, siguro practical tips, maiksi lang, Momshi Jane. Ano ba yung pwede mo share sa ating mga momshies dyan na nanonood ngayon?
Okay, sa atin pong mga momshies na nanonood, huwag po tayong matakot na mag-experiment. Kasi sabi nga, no one is born to be a great cook. One learns by doing. Kasi totoo po yun. Hindi naman po ako magaling magluto. Nasa ating diskarte na lang siguro. Kung paano natin mapapakain ang ating mga anak ng healthy, lalong-lalo na ngayong naka-quarantine tayo. Hindi naman natin kailangang magluto ng marami kasi sa aming pamilya, ang balanced diet, wala kaming sinusundang balanced diet, kundi ang ginagawa ko lang, isang putahe sa isang lutuan. Kasi pag nagluto ka ng 2 putahe, hindi na nila gagalawin kung meat at vegetable na hiwalay, hindi nila gagalawin. Kung sinigang lang. Kasi yung sinigang, maraming ka namang mailalagay ng gulay doon. Pangalawa, yun yung una ko, wala kaming balance na diet na sinusundan araw-araw. Basta sa isang kainan, isang putahe. Pero pag fried, kailangang merong simpleng gulay lang. Yung tinatawag naming salad. Pero hindi yung salad na mang mayonnaise, gano'n. Ang ginagawa, pag fried, ang salad na kasama niya yung nilagang talbos ng kamote, talbos ng dahon ng ampalaya na may kamatis at bagoong lang, gano'n. Pangalawa, ngayong quarantine, hindi ko rin kasi ugali yung nagpapa-deliver o kaya sa online store bumibili. Ako talaga kasi yung pumupunta para gusto ko nakikita ko pa rin yung binibili ko. Then, pangatlo, gawin natin yung time na to para makita ng ating mga anak yung ginagawa nating pagluluto, pag-prepare ng kanilang kakainin. Kasi kung ano yung nakikita nilang ginagawa mo, yun din yung gagawin nila sa kanilang pamilya. At pang-apat, gawin nating banding to sa ating mga anak. Kasi ngayon, napakahaba ng oras talaga natin. Sila ngayon, natuto silang magluto na hindi nila ginagawa noon. Natuto silang mag-isip kung ano yung iluluto sa araw-araw. So, yung quarantine na to, ang nakita ko rin talaga na blessing, yung naturuan ko sila kung paano yung pag-budget din ng iluluto at kung paano yung pag-prepare ng tamang pagkain, kung nakikita nila kung paano mo hugasan ngayon yung pagkain. Kasi pag uwi mo, pagkagaling ko sa labas, sila na yung magsasabi, akin na yung gulay. Dati kasi nung wala pang quarantine, binababad ko lang siya sa baking soda. Pero ngayon, binababad na sa hinuhugasan na talaga ng tubig tsaka sabon, pati na yung mga delata. At thank you rin sa Lighthouse Cafe sa once in a lifetime na
pwede pa naman maulit, Ate Jane.
Ulitin natin.
Hindi pa ako tapos. Wait lang, hindi pa ako tapos. Once in a lifetime lang tong quarantine na to.
Okay.
Diba? Hindi na mauulit. So,
okay.
siguro napaka-meaningful din dito sa akin. Salamat at in-invite nyo rin ako. Sana may na-share din ako na matututunan ng ating mga manonood.
Yes.
Internet? Opo, for sure naman, Ate Jane. Ako talaga ang pinaka-tumatak sa akin yung yun nga yung nag-e-effort talaga si Ate Jane no na maglagay ng presyo, ng cost para lang mapakita. Kumbaga parang just to prove na hindi naman ibig sabihin na masustansya yan ay mahal yan. Hindi kami din naman sa nutrition, yun naman din yung gusto namin i-advocate na it doesn't have to be expensive para masabi natin na nutritious yung kinakain ng ating pamilya. Kailangan lang kung talagang madiskarte ka. And even, yun nga, yung sinasabi ni Ate Jane na paghuhugas, kalinisan, hand washing, lahat ng yan, even before COVID, ay parang kumbaga ina-advocate natin. At tignan mo nga naman sa panahon na ito rin mga bagay na to ang magsasalba sa atin. So, talaga, totoo yun, yung sinasabi, parang sabi nga nila, the best things in life are free. Pero sa totoo lang, the best thing actually na makukuha natin, just like nutrition, just like hand washing, our salvation is free. But it actually costs so much din sa Panginoon. But for us, it's free. And itong mga bagay na to, we have to treasure it. And we have to sana ma-maximize natin itong mga bagay na to na siguro dati hindi natin masyadong pinapansin. Pero ngayon, ito talaga yung mga nagbibigay sa atin ng kabuluhan. Ayan. So, thank you, Ate Jane.
Ganda naman ang sinabi mo, Antoinette. I think yung maganda rin na naging blessing na nakausap natin si Ate Jane, and naging blessing na even yung situation natin ngayon with the quarantine, blessing for families like Ate Jane's family. So from practical side, healthy eating, healthy juicing, healthy fruits, and all that. From a personal side, I think you mentioned yung dulo na nagkaroon siya ng healthier relationship with the daughters. So napakagandang opportunity. And I think what you mentioned also, from a spiritual side, wala nang tatalo, a healthy relationship with Christ.
Hello! Good morning! So this day, papakita ko sa inyo ang schedule ko. Kahit enhanced community quarantine, hindi doon natapos ang trabaho, meron pa din. Though hindi na ako nakakapag-treat ng students, may ilan-ilan na meron. Marami pa rin kailangan gawin sa bahay, itulong sa bahay. And kunwari, ngayon, gusto ko nakakatulong sa pagluluto or ako magluluto. Just a little way to help my parents dahil medyo ang dami nilang ginagawa for the church and for the Great Lighthouse Foundation dahil maraming gustong nating matulungan. Yun, schedule. Samahan niyo ako buong araw. Ayan, ready na ang breakfast. Ham lang, tapos bread, o kaya rice. And tapos, after nito, magmamap ako. And diretso paligo sa dogs. So, may change of plans. Tapos na ako magmap. Pero mamaya ko pa papaliguan yung mga dogs kasi umiikot-ikot muna sila sa bahay. Pakita ko sila sa inyo. Hello! Toby! Yan, dahil mamaya ko po sila papaliguan. Mag-ready na lang ako before our meeting. Tapos, tsaka natin videohan yung mga dogs. Ligo time na ng dogs. Hello, Toby! Ito naman yung kasama ko para sa blow dry. Andun sila, oh. Shake, shake, shake! Patapos na po kami. Siya na yung last na dog. Hey, bye-bye! Tapos na po silang tatlo. Babalik na namin sila sa cage. Samahan niyo kami. Come on! Ito muna sila. Matapos na maligo. Kaya gagawa naman ako prepare lang ako ng lesson for today sa online therapy. And hello sa aking family. Prepare na ako para sa session ko for today. Maghahalin ako ng online therapy, online speech therapy. Ang tawag po namin doon ay telepractice through online platforms. Tuturuan namin sila ng goals namin sa kanila. Like, for example, sa kid ko na to, ang goal ko sa kanya ay recalling details, being able to answer questions from a story. Like, for now, magpapa-watch sa kanya ng short film, and then some answering questions, inferencing, what do you think happened, what do you think should happen, mga ganun lang na questions, not much about grammar, and not much about reading or English books, but more of communication as a whole. May gagamitin niya every day. That's what I always think of kapag nagturo ako ng kids. Grammar is not my first priority, but they need that. So, yun.
Can we go back to the first box? Change went to. Because it didn't go anywhere. Good job! That's how you do it! Nice job! High five!
So, umalis lang sandali yung student ko. Yay! Tapos na tayo sa online therapy. At praise God, it was successful. Natuwa naman yung student. Though distracted siya nung start, naging maayos na towards the end. So, ngayon, magluluto naman ng dinner. Doon tayo sa kitchen. Magluluto kami before mag-fellowship time. Yung live streaming ni Bishop. Okay, let's go! Ngayon, magluluto na tayo. Chicken afritada daw ng mommy. Marami silang ginagawa. So, gusto ko talaga na ako yung nagluluto for them. Kaya ngayong community quarantine, natututo na ako magluto. Ayan, tapos na natin yung dinner. Yung ulam natin. Yay! Chicken afritada ala mama. Yay! Kain na tayo! Dinner time na! Yeah! Kain! Ngayon, tapos na ang dinner. Tapos na ang paghuhugas, paglilinis. Yeah, 10 o'clock na ngayon at ang madalas na ginagawa ko talaga bago matulog ay mag-devotion Ang plan na sinasabi ko, Setting Godly Goals, yung title niya. Dahil meron akong matagal na pinag-pray. So, meron akong ginagamit talaga. This year ko lang siya ginawa. Meron akong sariling planner for my devotions, Surrender 2020. And ito, lahat talaga ng nasa puso ko. Lahat ng gusto kong gawin, lahat ng gusto kong matutunan spiritually, and everything I want to pray for, nilalagay ko dito. So this week, ayan, yung prayer list, quiet time ko, and what I'm grateful for, sobrang nakakatulong siya. Lalo na ngayon na ang dami-dami natin pinagdadaanan. So, nagde-devotion muna ako. And bago matulog, I'll see you again later. So, tapos na ako mag-devotion. For my week! Yay! Sarap tingnan. Umahaba yung prayer time ko. Mas nagiging consistent din ang prayer time ko, ang devotion time ko. Because of community quarantine. Yun pa rin ang number one that I'm very grateful for despite our situation. Really thankful to God na sa atin ang salita niya to keep us grounded, keep us secure and settled in Him. Sa journal ko, meron lagi encouragement for the week. Kaya yung encouragement for the week, God will provide a way that we may be able to bear adversity. Sinabi to ni Bishop this week sa isang preaching niya. And that way is realizing God's grace in us. Na kahit anong pinagdadaanan natin, binibigay sa atin ng Panginoon sufficient ang bawat blessing, bawat grace na binibigay niya sa atin. I'm very thankful for that. Matutulog na ako. And good night! Thank you!
So, ngayon nga po ay patapos na po ang 3rd week ng quarantine. So, nire-record ko po ito as April 3 today. So, ngayon po ay, ayan, tapos si Cosmo. Nandito naman po ako sa GCTV office. So, ngayon po ay naka-in-house po kami ngayon dito sa Tatalon. So, kami po yung nagbabantay ngayon dito sa Lighthouse Bible Baptist Church. 10 o'clock na, so magsa-start na po ang isa sa mga project po ng The Great Lighthouse Foundation, which is called Project Joseph. So ngayon po ay mamimigay tayo ng mga relief packs, ayan po, para dun sa mga members po natin who is in need, lalo na po yung mga wala na po access sa mga pagkain, sa mga supplies. So, papamigay na po natin to one by one. So, syempre, social distancing pa rin, and yung pag-wear nga ng mask, so mamaya mag-mask ako, and yan, yung frequent na pagde-disinfect. May parang difference na 5 to 10 minutes para hindi rin sila mag-abot. Tapos, yung guard namin, binubuksan lang yung door, then sila yung bahalang kumuha dun sa chair na binigay namin. So, after po ng 1 hour ng pamimigay po ng relief, ngayon po ay nakapagbigay na po tayo ng 12 relief packs. So, gusto ko lang po i-take yung opportunity na ito para pasalamatan po yung mga nag-donate po sa The Great Lighthouse Foundation, at syempre po yung mga namili ng mga supplies na ito sa mga supermarket po na nag-accommodate po sa amin, at syempre po sa ating mga in-house staff na nag-pack po ng itong mga relief na ito. Ngayon po, magpo-pause lang po tayo dahil magkakaroon naman po kami ng meeting with our pastor. Naka-live ngayon sa leaders group namin. So, every week, meron kaming mga meeting with pastor, at least siguro mga 4 times a week, para lang ma-update kami. So, ano ba yung mga nangyayari ngayon globally, and lalong-lalo na specifically sa mga churches natin. So, sa mga pastors namin, we get updates, and pati na rin sa mga leaders namin per area dito sa Metro Manila and even sa suburbs. So, yan, para na-update kami, and even yung mga protocols na dapat namin gawin, or yung mga procedures na dapat namin gawin, lalo na during this quarantine period. Lunchtime na. So, dito po sa in-house ay isa na lang yung food na niluluto for all. Kanya-kanyang kuha na lang ng food, and syempre kanya-kanyang mga utensils din and plates para safe tayong lahat. Kahit nga po tayo ay nasa bahay, na-advise po tayo na palaksin pa po ang ating mga sarili. So, ngayon yung ulam namin ay merong vegetables. So, syempre naka-ready rin yung aking water. So, tina-target ko na everyday at least maka 10 to 12 ako na ganito, dahil before talaga hindi ako palainom ng tubig. So ngayon, dapat mas i-boost pa po natin yung ating mga immune system, at syempre po, uminom po tayo ng ating mga daily vitamins. So, isa po sa mga ginagawa ko ay nire-remind ko po yung mga members natin sa mga oras ng coming together natin everyday. About mga 200 people na tinetext everyday. Naka-live po kami sa YouTube, sa Facebook, and minsan din po sa aming GCTV na sa Signal, channel 185. Si Bishop Ruben po gives some exhortations and then may time din po for fellowship. Ayan, nagkakantahan po kami to somehow po ay mas magkaroon po kami ng joy and comfort in the midst of this COVID-2019. Nung nagsimula po yung quarantine, naisip ko po na gumawa ng mga songs na kinakanta namin. So everyday, I post one song sa aking Instagram and Facebook para kahit papano in the midst na nakikita nilang mga news, tapos biglang madadaanan nila to, ay sana kahit papano ay ma-comfort din sila.
As a way of disinfecting, lahat na pumapasok na cars dito sa church ay binabasa namin ng water.
Ayan, resume na po tayo sa pamimigay po natin ng relief packs. So, naka-ready na yung mask ko, yung alcohol, and then, ayan, nagdi-disinfect na rin si Kuya Jovel para pag dumating yung mga tao, disinfected na. And list ng mga pamigay natin ay tinatawagin na po natin sila para pumunta na sila one by one. So, 3:30 p.m. na. So, start na nung coming together namin via live stream. Pero ngayon, special airing ng Lighthouse Cafe. Yan. So, patuloy pa rin tayo namimigay ng relief. Then, nagdi-disinfect din tayo. Kahit namimigay, nood pa rin tayo ng live stream. So, for today po, the whole day, from 10 to 5:30 ay nakapamigay po tayo ng 56 na relief packs sa mga members natin po around Tatalon. So, meron din po yan from our other areas po na members din po natin. At ipapamigay na rin po yan sa week na ito. Kaya patuloy po kami nagpapasalamat sa mga nag-donate po at sa patuloy na sumusuporta. Naway, maraming pa po tayong mga kababayan na matulungan po dito. Maraming salamat po! So, 6:30 na po ng gabi. So, ngayon nagkakaroon po ulit kami ng coming together. It's an hour ng singing and pati na rin po syempre yung reaching ng salita ng Panginoon. At nagpe-prepare na rin po kami ng dinner dahil ngayon ay 50th birthday ng aking mama. So, yan, makikita niyo mamaya ang aming hinandang very simple lang kahit na quarantine kahit na paano ay makahanda pa rin. Ayan, so dyan po nagtatapos ang aking araw. So, naging napaka-productive po natin, lalo na nakatulong po tayo sa pamimigay po ng relief and nakapag-celebrate po tayo ng birthday kahit na nasa enhanced community quarantine. Maghanap po tayo ng ways para po tayo ay maging moving pa din. Panatilihin po nating malusog ang ating mga pangangatawan, hindi lang po para malabanan itong virus, kundi makaiwas din po tayo sa mga sakit. Thank you for joining me today. Good night!
And so we bring to close another episode ng ating Lighthouse Cafe, and we thank you all for joining us sa episode kong ito. At well, see you again next week dito po sa ating Lighthouse Cafe, where
good talks happen.